Hey guys, AJ here, back with another one, back with some more foolishness. So guys, I think a lot of you guys have seen my modern woman struggling to work full-time video. Well, this is a follow-up, guys, by the same girl here, and this is 2 years later, and yes, you read it right. She's still struggling with working full-time 2 years later. So guys, we're gonna jump into this, right? But before we do, please remember to like, subscribe, drop a comment. It really helps to keep this channel going, guys. And, yeah, I can't believe it. She's still complaining. So guys, yeah, let's just jump into this now.
I wanted to talk about, or more or less do a follow-up to the video I made 2 years ago, I think it's 2 years ago, called The Reality of Working Full-Time. This has been a long time coming. I've been meaning to make this video for so long now, and I've finally got around to it, and I think I've collected my thoughts well enough to do it now, so we're just gonna jump right in.
Buckle up, guys, buckle up.
It's really bittersweet to see the amount of comments, because all of them are saying that they resonate with me and what I'm saying. I mean, the subject matter of the video was about how bloody depressed I was working full-time.
And guys, if you watch the original video, and maybe I'll do like a live stream or a video on the comments alone for this video and the previous one, you have all these other women going, oh yeah, you go girl, I can relate, I hate working full-time too. So this isn't just a one-off. There's her comments, there's a lot of them too, thousands and thousands of women all saying the same thing, that they agree with her. It's absolute clown world. And
a lot of the comments, and I get comments on my new videos as well saying, oh, you know, what are you doing now, what are you up to, are you still working full-time? I get a lot of questions like that, so I thought I'd just do it all in bulk and just do like a video now about it. And just where I am and stuff. So just a bit of a backstory. I filmed that video 2.5 years ago or something like that, and it was, at the time, I was working in retail. I didn't really explain where I was at the time of that video, but basically I was working full-time in retail. I was doing about 40 hours a week. At this job I did, and looking back this is insane, but I did 6-day weeks. 6-day weeks are not on. I mean, I don't see the point of it. You have enough staff to, I mean, you should have enough.
6-day weeks, guys. Oh man, oh wow. Oh man, oh wow. She should be singing some like old hymns or something like she's working in the fields. Come on.
Staff to disperse the workload and to disperse the presence on shop floor or whatever. There is enough people to do that, so why am I working 6 days in a row? It still doesn't make any sense to me. The thing with retail is that there's not a lot of room to progress unless you really want to spend the next 10 years of your life there. And for what? To be like a store manager? Because that's not really good for you if that's what you want to do, but that really is not a fulfilling dream of mine. So unless you really want to progress, it really is it's a dead-end job. I mean, I hate to say it, but it really is. There's no real room for growth. But
isn't it crazy how she's just realizing this now? That retail, that'd be like saying, oh well, fast food's a dead-end job. You think?
I did kid myself for a few years, and I thought, well, maybe I can work my way up. And I tried. I was great at my job. I was absolutely fantastic.
So that job that she said she was tired of in the last video, she was there for years. And she had said, oh, I don't want to blink my eyes. Next thing I know, years have passed. Well, guess what? In a blink of an eye, years did pass.
I had such a great working ethic, and I do everywhere I go. But this job in particular, I really excelled. I still feel like to this day it was not recognised. I burnt myself out trying to please others, and I really pushed the boat out. I really did my best with that job, and the recognition just wasn't there. I did end up leaving that job. I ended up leaving retail.
And I bet that they're better off for it.
Left the garden centre behind, and I went to work in an office. When I complained to people about working in retail, they always said, Vic, just go work in an office. They were like, you'd love it. Weekends off, no more 6-day weeks. You wouldn't feel as burnt out. You know, you just sit at your desk all day and just kind of mind your own business and you do your own thing. You don't have to worry about the pressures of recognition and stuff. It's very much, you know, you stay in your lane and you do your thing. And I was like, you know what, that sounds like I can do that. That sounds great.
Now, how much you guys bet she's gonna find something to complain about with this job?
I accepted the first office job that I got offered through my applying, and I'm still there to this day. So I left retail and I went into the world of conveyancing, which isn't my dream job either, to be honest. I thought, well,
guys, here, let's play a game. Every time that she says a fulfilled at work or dream job, drink, and you'll get drunk real fast. Guys, most men, we're never told that we're going to enjoy our jobs or have a dream job or whatever. There are men out there that manage to get into careers that they truly enjoy, but most men are taught, I go to work, I get my job done, I get my check, I go home. This recognition thing, this fulfillment, this dream job, this craziness. Only women have that type of mindset, you know?
Working in an office was going to be a breeze. I thought, you know what? No more weekends. I can just sit at my desk and I can be a lazy sod. I can just...
Didn't she just say that she had a lot of work ethic about a minute ago, and now and these are these modern women in the workplace, guys.
I was like, life's going to be a breeze working 9 till 5, because previously at my retail job I was working 9 till 6. The grass is definitely not greener on the other side. There are so many cons to working in an office that people don't tell you. Sure, having a weekend off every weekend is nice, but I can't do things like I can't go to the post office, I can't go to the bank, I can't go shopping without it being so busy. I can't get parked anywhere on a weekend. Like, there's things that people just don't.
Guys, all right, I'm sure we all have our violins out by now, okay? Play something nice, guys, on those violins, please.
Don't tell you about. When I worked in retail, I had every Wednesday off, so I could go to the dentist, I could make doctor's appointments. Do you know how hard it is to get a doctor's appointment when you work 9 AM until 5:30 PM? It's impossible. So I've gone from doing 40 hours a week to like 35 or something. So it really hasn't made a world of difference. I'm still working full time. I still feel incredibly burnt out.
So working 35 hours a week and she's burned out. And guys, she's 2 years older. So she was like, I think a little bit younger than 25. I might be wrong, but either way, she's in her mid-20s at this point, and she's speaking like this. She's supposed to be an adult. Clown world.
I feel like working Monday to Friday, 9 till 5:30 every day, plus a combined 10-hour commute for the week. Where's the time to do anything that I like? Do you know what I mean? So to cut a long story short, I'm still not really happy where I am. Yeah, it's nice having weekends off, and I suppose there are some perks to my new job, but I'm still working full time, and having a full-time job, especially at my age, is soaking up a lot of my prime time. I did watch my reality of working full-time video just before this, just to kind of brief myself, and I think I was more visibly frustrated back then because I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I still don't.
See, guys, and this is what I meant by these creative types. They know they want to do something. They just don't know. They just know that they're capable of more, and the cosmos and the, zodiac signs and all this. They're not practical or pragmatic at all, right? And you cannot have this type of foolishness in your life. And also, in 2 years, you're supposed to have shown some growth. She's the exact same person as she was in the other video, and that was over 2 years ago.
I don't have a dream. I don't have a dream job. I don't have a goal. To be honest, my dream job is to just not work.
There it is. There it is. Boom. Right there, guys. Let's just hear that one more time, guys. One more time. Let's hear her say that, because this is, I believe, the most honest thing that I've heard from a modern woman. Watch.
I don't have a dream. I don't have a dream job. I don't have a goal. To be honest, my dream job is to just not work.
She said the quiet part out loud, guys. Oh man.
You know, I think that's everyone's dream job. I just don't want to do this anymore. It just seems so monotonous. I don't know why we subject ourselves to it. I didn't choose to do this. I didn't choose to be born into this lifestyle, but I have to do it.
It's called being an adult.
We'll have to do it. And it's just taken such an adverse effect on my mental health, honestly. Working full time and not having time for yourself is just so crippling. It's just not. I can't remember the last time I did something for myself. I just don't have the time. I don't have the time. I love making videos, right? But
So working 35 hours a week, guys, and she has no time for herself.
I don't have the time to do it. Do you know what I mean? And it's a hobby. It's something that I enjoy. But I just don't have time to do it. Time seems to be a reoccurring theme here. Another crazy thing I've noticed about working full-time in an office is how much my body has changed. This is the worst thing for me. Oh my god, it's awful. So when I worked in retail, I was practically running all the time. I was walking up and down, carrying goods everywhere. Like I really pushed my body to its limits. Like I would go.
She pushed her body to its limits working retail. Well, was she like working at a... I don't even know how that would even work. You know what I mean? Like, she's not saying that she worked in a warehouse or anything. She says she's working retail, so she's probably working at a clothing store or a jewelry store or something, and she's saying that she's pushing her body to the limit. So, guys, all of you guys who are out there, you know, climbing through the sewers, working on skyscrapers, you know, working in the mines, guys, please feel sorry for this woman here who's pushing her body to the limit, working retail.
Home and ache most nights. I don't know how many steps I did every day, but it was well over 10k. It was insane. So going from that to a sit-down office job, my body hates me now. My metabolism has it's just depleted. It's awful. My body just isn't good at breaking down food anymore because I'm sat down all the time. And don't even get me started on how, I mean, it's just so against human nature to sit down for 8 hours a day. It's wrong. It's so wrong. I don't understand why we're so, again, why is it so normalised? I don't understand that. How many hours is that a week? Over 30 hours a week sat on my arse. Can you believe that? That's
She gave it, do the math.
insane. I really don't like it, and I admire people who are happy sitting down for their job every day, because I don't think I can do it. I think when you express your misery to people about working full time, they usually say things like, oh well, everyone hates their job, everyone's unhappy, but why is that the norm? Why are we all unhappy working?
That's not, guys, that's not what I would say. What I'm saying is, you don't need to get happiness from your job. You should get a job that funds your personal life in a way so your personal life can make you happy. Guys, my 9 to 5, I do well, right? But when I leave work that's it. In my personal life, my hobbies, traveling, everything, that is what makes me happy. I've never even had the idea that I need to derive some reward or happiness from my job, right? I derive happiness from the monetary compensation that I get from my job.
That's not, doesn't really make sense to me. Surely we should change that. We're not going to change. We're just going to keep going as it is. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, I don't know what I want to do, to be honest. I really don't know where to go. And when I was watching that video back, I kept talking about career paths.
There you go. Paths. Career paths, right?
Still don't know how to say it.
I still don't know how to say it.
I don't know what I was talking about then. Because I don't know what I want to do.
See, I told you guys, these creative types, they never have a clue. They never know what they're doing. There's no practical plan. There's no planning. There's no structure. There's no discipline. This is the type of woman you cannot have in your life.
Genuinely don't. I have ideas and, you know, fleeting thoughts of
Or you're going to be babysitting her the whole time.
what I think I want to do, but none of them are really concrete. I think it's important to know that there are always people that feel the same way as you, and not in a sense of, oh, everyone's miserable, just in the sense of you're not the only one that feels stuck. You know, I've spent most of my young adult years wondering what the hell I want to do with my life, because I don't know, and I know for a fact I don't want to do this. I don't want to work full time. Don't get me wrong, I would work full time doing something I love, but I think what doesn't help is that a lot of us aren't doing what we love full time.
But you don't even know what you like to do. Isn't that crazy? She says she wants to do what she loves, but she doesn't know what she wants to do. So guys, square that circle here, right?
You know, and I've said this to so many people lately, but when I find myself getting stressed at work, something that always comes to mind is that, oh my God, I'm getting stressed over a job that I don't even like, you know, and I think to myself, I wish I could get stressed about a job where I love what I'm doing. The thing that really annoys me is that employers have a really skewed view of what employees want in terms of perks and incentives. I have talked about this a lot throughout this video, but I really value time. I value time off. I value holiday, and holiday allowance is a lot stingier in an office job. In terms of employers,
and this is why, guys, when they talk about this whole, you know, men and women don't earn the same blah, 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 it's because a man wouldn't talk like this. Wouldn't talk about, I value my time and holiday. Men say, I want to go to work and get paid.
I feel like they look at their employees and think, how can we make them want to come, you know, how can we make them want to enjoy their job? How can we keep them here, you know what I mean? And they do things like, I don't know, giving out a bottle of wine, or, you know, providing snacks and getting someone in to bring donuts into the office and stuff like that. And it's like, no, people just want time off. People just want time off, even if it's something like letting us go home early every Friday or something. You can keep all of your perks, you can keep all of your incentives. I just want time off. Just give the people a little bit more holiday allowance, and I'm sure they would appreciate it. And there's always the argument of, oh, but we need people in, and we need, you know, this is a busy season, we can't have people on holiday. People don't enjoy work. You know, if you're like...
You think? Guys, let's talk about the basic relationship between employer and an employee. An employer wants to get as much time and effort out of you for the least amount of cost. And as an employee, you are trying to get as much money out of your employer for the least amount of work. This is how it works. It's war. Like, what do you, and she seems to have missed this whole thing, right? And the fact that she's this old and speaking like this really does show there's something wrong with modern women.
Like me, and you're just trying to make ends meet, the chances are you don't enjoy your job. And I think employers just don't understand that we just value time off. We value time off. We make our money and we don't really even get time to spend it. Stop dangling carrots and just genuinely give staff what they want. Give them time away from the company.
And here's another point. She doesn't have to work there. She has a choice. If you don't like it, you ought to get another job. But of course, she's not going to because she wants to complain.
Give them time away from retail, from the shop floor, from their colleagues, because we have our own friends and families, you know, and I just think giving us more time outside of work will only benefit you as an employer. I don't know, that's a whole nother thing. I just think employers should give employees a lot more time off. I get really hot-headed about holiday allowance and time off. I think I'm done. I think I'm done here. My work here is done. I just wanted to give you a little update and just show you where I am. And
You're not done. We'll see you again soon. In another year or two complaining about the same thing. How much you guys want to bet? And like I said, guys, these creative types, these, bohemian types that are moving around like the wind, this is their life. These types of women, if you date them or marry them, you're going to have to be the stable one all the time. And you're going to have to keep her stable too. Right? She's going to be flooding around like the wind, getting jobs, quitting jobs, and spending your money because your money is going to be the only stable money coming in. And then when she wants her time off, blah, 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 then she's going to be like, well, what? Well, I finally got my time off, so why are you working all the time? You work too much. You this, you that. And you have to pay for her poor work ethic and lack of discipline.
Stuff. And yes, I hope you're all doing well. I'll check in with you soon. Stay well, and I'll see you later.
And guys, also too, I work full time. Go to the gym, have hobbies. I still manage to run a YouTube channel, make videos, do lives. So I don't know what she's talking about. So, all right, you guys, let me know what you think. I appreciate you guys. This is AJ, and I'm out of here. Like and subscribe.